screen. Oh no! This is the worst! The absolute worst! I'll comment on this. This is basically useless, because basically this got no moves whatsoever.
He's faster. Your scarf.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you guys been doing? It's your boys in here and welcome back. Now first of all I want to thank every single one of you guys been watching my previous, guys, girls, I believe there's like 10% of girls watching my videos. I believe there's like 12 right now. So I'm gonna try to address you properly by, calling you people. I believe that is what you are, aren't you? I mean, probably like, you aren't a cat, you aren't a part animal, maybe you're an it thing of sorts. In that case, please do tell me, what the hell are you? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today we battle, yes, and we got some magic going on with some music. I'm gonna try to put some music in here. Star set, anti-gravity, and we got a bell, that's right. So basically, here I got my professional pen. Yes, we're gonna try to write this Pokemon down. We got Togekiss. Right, damn it, don't fuck me up right now. Come on, don't fuck me up right. This is impossible, man. It stops working like the worst timing. We're just gonna need to use this pink thing. I swear I hate pink, but we're just gonna need to do it. Togekiss, Tyranitar, we got Kajundo. Wow, okay, Kajundo, Skarmory. I'm a little bit scared. Hydreigon. And Excadrill. Let me try to Hydreigon. Exca. Right. So we got Pokemon written down, and I'm probably gonna try to. Let's see, which pick should I do? Also gonna try to plug this in. We still got time. Reload the carnivore. We still got like 26 seconds. Yes. Let's see. Right. So we got 18 seconds still. Let me check. I'm gonna lead with Dragonite. I don't know why, but I just feel like leading with Dragonite right now. Still got 10 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Again, thank you very much for your continued support on the previous episode. If you would be, willing to do so again, I would very much appreciate it. But you guys know how YouTube channels work. This is a huge support, so I do appreciate that. It really does mean a lot. Well, I tend to repeat this, but it's a thing we need to repeat because every channel, wants his channel to grow at certain points. So here we go, Tyranitar in place, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is playing no games. He is gonna take in the Sandstream. Sadly enough, that is gonna break my multi-skill, and I'm not liking that one bit. Now the thing is, little does he know I got break on this. And he may just stay in. I don't know. I mean, I believe this is a Mountain Knight, so hopefully he's gonna stay in. Now, then again, he could easily switch out, but it's way too early, so let's just go for the break. Will you stay in? I actually got a berry to reduce the damage of rock types, because a thing. But anyways, he's gonna switch out. That's fine. Switching out to Skarmory. Great. I believe break should still be enough to where basically lefties will not take him up. Okay, Rocky Helmet. Excellent. Right. I'm expecting Stealth Rocks right now, and I cannot seem. I gotta go for the frame thrower. I've gotta throw some frames at him, and I'm actually quite invested in speed, so there's no denying I shall outspeed the likes of this, depending on whether or not he's gonna. Oh man, this guy is scouting. Right, but the thing is, I don't know, playing like this, I'm just gonna play safe. Playing it safe. Like, I can burn you if anything, and you're not gonna like it. I mean, I don't know, the thing is, he may think I'm gonna overpredict right now, and I don't plan on doing that. I'm just gonna break again. He is faster. Your Scarf. Okay, that took me by surprise completely. I did not expect that. Wow. Right. Okay, your Scarf. I did not expect that. In a million years, I would have never expect a Scarf Tyranitar to hit me like this. But I'm not liking this. Anyways, I'm gonna put up the rocks, expecting him to switch out. He will have to switch out. He's basically locked into Ice Punch. Now, what can he do, basically? Still a question. I don't know. Togekiss is a fiend, that is correct, but... oh, man. I'm not in a good position. He played extremely nice there. Really put me by guard. As you guys can see, I just lost a Dragonite, a very potent Pokemon. And stuff are just not looking right. They're looking very, very bad, to be more precise right now with you guys. And now, Flamethrower is very much obvious. Air Slash is also obvious. But it's so obvious that he could actually not go for it. And I lost a Pokemon, which is bad, man. Togekiss, Tyranitar, Kajundo, Skarmory, Excadrill, and Hydreigon. He's got Hydreigon, holy hell. This is gonna be for a painful match. If anything, I gotta get myself a start and sweep with Scizor, or else I will lose this match. Holy hell, man. I did not expect this. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna lose Balloon on my Manectric, which is gonna be painful. Looking at my team, that's probably something I wouldn't want to lose, but I'm just gonna need to lose it, sadly enough. And switch is super obvious right now. It really is. And a switch to the likes of X-Guy is even more obvious. But the thing is, the thing is, he can also switch out to the likes of his... let me think about this now. Next time, I'm gonna go for the Poison Jab on the likes of Tyranitar, if Tyranitar is the one coming in. I would like to go for the Volt Switch, but it's super obvious, and he may actually expect me to go for the Flamethrower, expecting him. So I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. He's probably gonna try to put up the general Sandstorm first. So I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch for now. I feel like Tyranitar is gonna be the one coming in. He's actually gonna stay in. That is surprising. Okay, Citrus Berry. Right. This is no good. Gotta think about this. Now, I did not expect him to be Scarf One. I mean, this guy clearly knows my team, and he knows how I need to... like, this is a problem, because when people know my team like this, it's no bueno. It's not. It's bad. So Air Slash is to be expected. And I look at his team right now, and I feel like, what is the thing I should, like, really watch out for? If anything, I'm gonna switch out to Ditto, transform into him, then afterwards switch out back to my Manectric and proceed to go from there. I feel like maybe that will be it. But then again, I doubt. He does have a Tyranitar at his disposal after all. So Dazzling coming in, okay, that's fine. I should take that really well, and I do take it quite well. But let's see what his team is all about. Got Heal Bell, Flamethrower, Air Slash, Dazzling. Now I'm a Scarf set, but the damage I will be doing is not gonna be all that great. And I feel like, if anything, he's not gonna switch out to his Skarmory yet. He could potentially switch out to the likes of Tyranitar. But at the same time, I feel like I'm gonna need to make a double switch. I feel like this is the one turn that I need to do it. Dazzling or Air Slash. He's probably not expect me to go for the Flamethrower, so if anything, he will switch out. I mean, he's not switching out. He's just not switching out. He's just staying in here. He just does not give a crap about this Pokemon. Holy hell, man. I'm over-predicting. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay, think about this now. Well, basically, if S comes in, he needs to be Scarfed to outspeed me, right? So, basically, I'm just gonna go for the T-Bolt. I believe T-Bolt should be enough, if anything. Don't switch out now. Like, seriously, if you're gonna switch out now, this is gonna be, like, terrible for me. But, all goes, you know, all goes. What can we do? But generally, whoa, man. Tyranitar Scarf is elite. I did not expect that in a million years. But anyways, he's gonna stay in here. T-Bolt should come the freaking on. Seriously, Togepi, are you freaking serious? Are you freaking serious? Are you real? Are you for real right now? That didn't die? That is insane. That is sick, man. That's absolutely sick. But anyways, let me think about this now. I can go for a Volt Switch again. That is sick. I cannot believe that just happened. I cannot believe. Now, Stealth Rocks are basically going to take it out. And Conjundo's potential sturdy is going to be broken if Conjundo does run that. I'm not too certain. What does he have? Like Skarmory and... oh, man. Gotta think about this, gotta think about this. I will have to set up with one of my Pokemons, no question about it, and I believe Scyther is gonna be the one. There's just generally no other way for me to win this at all. So basically, for now, I'm just gonna go for the frame forward. Basically, I want to take this down, and I don't feel like he's just now he switches out. Let's see, Exca. Whoa, okay, great. Because you're just gonna get a frame forward right up your ass, and we're gonna see if this is Assault Vested. That is not Assault Vested whatsoever. That barely made him live there, but let me think about this now. This is gonna tell me whether or not he's probably gonna try to spin. He's gonna try to spin. But if he's a spin set, I will outspeed you. And I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like you're in no position to spin anyway. So I can take you out right now. If I could try. Or I can go for the light screen and gain some special defense, which I feel like would kind of play a bit of a role. I feel like two of his Pokemon could potentially go down right now. Now, should I attack him is a question, you know. It's not the easiest thing to make a move like this, because basically I'm in a position where I could take him out. Well, I mean, Sandstorm is basically going to make this Pokemon useless, if anything. But then again, I kind of need this Then again, he's got Scizor. I mean, Skarmory. I should think about. Then again, what can Skarmory do against me? I can knock off his... You know what? I feel like I'm just gonna go for frame forward again. This is probably gonna... oh no, he's gonna switch out. Maybe I should have volt switch, shouldn't I? Probably Tyranitar. No, Togekiss. Okay, so he's gonna sack Togekiss. Makes perfect sense thinking about it. Now, why would he let his Excadrill go down when he can, of course, take on the Stealth Rocks next turn and whatnot? He does 4-time resist, the likes of that, and that is just not gonna be a pleasant sight. You're the sun. No, you're the cause. The antidote. The sinking ship that I had not let go. You're my way to disappear. No. Right, so Kajando is gonna come in. Now it's super obvious that Kajando is most likely gonna go for the fake out. And I personally believe it's probably in my best interest to just stay in and scout. If anything, I can switch out Ditto afterwards. Then you, what was lost in me, in a world. Okay, so U-turn is gonna go. At least I can see what kind of switch he will do, but this is not good because he's got one turn upper hand. And I'm losing my Pokemon for the likes of Skarmory, but then again, like Skarmory cannot really take me out one-on-one. Like Skarmory is gonna be threatened, and if anything, like this is all about this is generally all about my Scizor. All about Scizor, there's no question about it. Scizor is the most important essence towards that team of his. Right, so let me think. Now Exca, you know, Exca is a thing. Exca is a problem, definitely. But then again, Exca is at a range where Bullet Punch will take him out, so that's also a factor we should definitely consider. Did we put up the rocks? Yes, we did. The damage was real there. Skarmory could defog, but if he got spikes, well, he's not going to be in position to even use those. I gotta think Scizor needs +2, most definitely, but this can run Fire Move, and I would rather switch out to something that will threaten something on his side. So we got Skarmory, Excadrill, Hydreigon, Kajando, and Tyranitar. I feel like Infernape is gonna be... oh man, but if Infernape comes in, he will Earthquake me. And that is a turn I generally don't want. Then again, I'm gonna switch out to Infernape right now, and then switch out to Whimsicott, because I want to lock him into Earthquake if he does possess such move and whatnot. Then again, this can potentially run Mach Punch, but the way I brought this thing in will probably give him thinking I don't have such move at my arsenal. So I gotta think about this now. Yeah, definitely gotta think. No question about it. I'm gonna switch out to Whimsicott right now, expecting maybe he thinks that this is a bluff. Maybe I don't have Mach Punch. Maybe he will go for Earthquake because he will generally outspeed me. I feel that's gonna be the case. He did outspeed the previous Pokemon, so Earthquake does generally come in. Great, great. This is exactly what I wanted. This is not gonna do much. Whimsicott is a defensive set, and I gotta think now. I got Toxic. and I feel like it's going to be important to get some toxic damage on his incoming switch. I could light screen the likes of his Hydreigon and whatnot. Then again, generally a problem lies in his Excadrill, but then again, Exca cannot... Oh man, the thing is, Exca can generally be a huge problem. But then again, I can set up against Exca if he does decide to do so. Should I Giga Drain for now, just to see, and then go for the light screen, and then proceed to go from there? I don't feel like he's not gonna switch out directly to Exca, but he will definitely make a switch. Now, to what kind of Pokemon will he switch out to? I mean, Dazzle is a thing that Hydreigon doesn't want to take, and I feel like Toxic could be it. But then at the same time, Exca can come in, and I want to go for the Giga Drain for the likes of that, you know. I don't feel it's gonna give me much if I don't do such a move. So for now, I feel like maybe I should go for the Giga, just to see what kind of switch will he do. He could even switch out to the likes of Skarmory and whatnot. That could also be it. Star Scream. Okay, so Skarmory comes in. Again, he could defog, but that would apply that, well, basically, stuff are just going to be taken out of the picture. And yeah, that is going to be bad for me. But depending on whether or not he's got Brave Bird, he will need to have Roost, and he will need to have Spikes. And, you know, it's a question whether or not then he's got, like, what else can he have after that? You know, it's a question still. But as you guys can see, I'm not looking all that pretty. I gotta think about this. I cannot directly switch out to Infernape, but the way I brought in, by the time I switch into Infernape, the thing is, he's gonna be now he's gonna push into either Defog, or I put up some Spikes as well. Now, if I can put up some Spikes, that can be a huge thing for the likes of him, because Scizor can have easier time afterwards, and I believe that's gonna be probably my best bet right now. If anything, I need them Spikes. So if he's gonna start to bring pressure into the game, I may as well do so the same. So we got Skarmory going on right now. He could Roost and regain that Sturdy, which is the one thing I'm not a huge fan of, but we're just gonna need to deal with. Then again, he's got Rocky Helmet. He does not have the likes of... Yeah, Whirlwind. Okay. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. Hopefully Infernape is gonna come in. Are you freaking serious? Like, you bringing this in. This is no good. This is no good, because generally it's just damaging, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Like this could have gone so many different ways, and you freaking gotta bring in this. You know, it's like no good, no good. But basically, let me think. I cannot directly switch out to Infernape, because the thing is, he can Brave Bird, and that will kill the only potential Pokemon that can destroy the likes of this. So I need my Ditto to turn into the likes of that and put up some Spikes. But then that's gonna apply that, well, basically Infernape is gonna be crippled to a certain extent. Stealth Rock is gonna come into the battle, that's fine. So he's got Stealth Rocks, he's got Whirlwind, now he's got Roost and probably Toxic. We're gonna need to see what he's got, you know. It's also good to know the things he's got. So he's got Defog, right? You got Defog, and you got Stealth Rocks. I could Defog right now and just basically make you put up the rocks again, which means that I can switch out to Infernape afterwards. But then again, he can actually expect that, and that could be horrible for me. So I feel, if anything, I would generally rather want him to... Let me think. Let me think. What do I need? If I defog right now, I'm gonna get rid of the Stealth Rocks. I don't want that to happen. I feel like Scyther could be the best choice right now for me. While it may seem weird, I feel like if he whirlwinds me into my Infernape, that's gonna be the perfect moment. You know, it's all about Infernape. And again, I need Scyther for the likes of Excadrill, because again, Scyther with +2 can probably sweep the Pokemon he's got. Now, if I lose Scyther, then I may actually lose this match. So basically, I gotta think strong about this. No question about it. He will switch out as well. Now, whether or not will he switch out to what will you switch out to? Jindai. Okay, so Kajundo. That was a What makes sense, because wait, you got Stealth Rocks, Defog, Roost, and Whirlwind. Stealth Rocks, Defog, Roost, and wait, Stealth Rock, Defog, Roost, and Whirlwind. You don't even have a Brave Bird? Wait, you don't have Brave Bird? Okay, this is speaking a lot. This is speaking a lot, guys. You don't even know how much this is speaking to. But anyways, I'm actually expecting him to either go for the U-turn, expect me to switch out, or go for a high jump kick, but that is fine because again we do have the Whimsicott, and Whimsicott can definitely hold its own to the likes of the threat that is Kajundo. The Mian Chao, of course, used to be called that way, so we're gonna see Whimsicott coming in, pulling through. Come on, you're probably gonna U-turn. No, you're gonna high jump kick again. I do resist that. I'm defensive, and that does way too much. That is choice banded. That is choice banded damage, ladies and gentlemen. That is bad. Now I could go for a memento. This is very, very important to mention, because if I go for a memento right now, the thing is, guys, I got +2 after that with Scizor. Now I could also switch out to Infernape, and generally I need my sweep. I need my sweep. You don't even know how much I need my sweep. If I go, like, think about this, Zena, now. I could go for SD after that, and he's got Exca, Hydreigon. I don't feel Hydreigon can take one of my moves. Like, he probably can, right? Oh man. What don't I just generally, like, what is the potential threat right now? He can even sack the likes of, yeah, I'm gonna memento right now. I'm gonna sack my this Pokemon. He's gonna switch out. What will you switch out to? Starscreen. Oh no! This is the worst. The absolute worst. I memento on this. This is basically useless, because basically this got no moves whatsoever. But then again, he knows fully well that it walls me. His team is a problem towards mine. Like, his team is generally a problem because it's stally as hell. It's not stally, it's just that he's got too much steel. It's not mono whatsoever, and I gotta think about this now. I just generally gotta think. It's either this or I lose right now. So basically, I gotta switch out to Infernape. I gotta do it. But then Kajundo's gonna come in, pretty much ruin my day, which is the one thing, again, as I mentioned, is gonna be problematic to nowhere, to hell and back. And then again, basically Togekiss is basically that, isn't he? And oh man, again, it's all about preserving the right Pokemon for the right moments. Anyways, I could go for Overheat right now. Well, he sagged this. He probably will not sag this. I could put up the rocks, but yeah, I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Because no, I'm not gonna do that, because basically he didn't defog. He could actually sag this and then switch out to Hydreigon, proceed to go from there. I am pretty sure that Kajundo is choice banded. That damage was way too real. He will switch out and sack the Pokemon that was basically barely... No, he will switch out to Hydreigon. Why didn't I close combat? What am I doing? This is definitely Scarf. I mean, there's no question about it. This is bad. I'm playing super obvious, and it's just gonna hurt me bad. This guy's clearly good, and... Why didn't I close combat? And I just lost my Whimsicott, which basically means I got no switches for the likes of this. But then again, the thing is here, guys. Hydreigon has been damaged. All I need is +2 now. So, what I need to do now is basically let this Pokemon at least one switch. All I need is one single switch. If I can allow that thing to... If he goes for the Draco right now, that's gonna be -2. I can switch out to Scizor, get a +2. He will switch out. Okay, I'm... okay, Tyranitar, Skarmory, what exactly? Okay, Excadrill. Right, so he's sacking Excadrill now. He is sacking Excadrill because he wants that minus defense something, I don't know, but Hydreigon, I mean, wouldn't it be better to just sack Excadrill and not take that damage on Hydreigon? Because now you're at the range where +2 Bullet Punch could take you out, whether or not you will allow me to do so. I'm not choice banded, but at the same time, I'm actually glad I'm not choice banded. Now, it needs to come down to this, guys. This is very important to note. It needs to come down to basically this Pokemon right here. Right here. We need it, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it's about time we do this. Sandstorm could actually come into our favor because Kajundo is not the bulkiest thing around. And I believe it's about time we do this. So if I want a Pokemon to set up against me, so we got Hydreigon, Tyranitar, Kajundo, and Excadrill that's been taken away. Right? Skarmory is a thing also. But again, the thing is the way this... Oh, man. Think about this. If I switch out to Scizor, yeah, but he's gonna need to Whirlwind me. And once he Whirlwinds me out, it's gonna be bad. So it's important to know this because... think about this. I cannot lose this Pokemon yet. I cannot lose Infernape. The Pokemon I need to lose is generally Ditto. Because Skarmory can wall me, and I need Infernape for the likes of Skarmory, and I need my Scizor to be the one to set up against the likes of this. So this is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch out to our Ditto, turn into Tyranitar. We're gonna allow him to destroy our life, so we can switch out afterwards to our Scizor, get a +2, and proceed to go from there. This is of course a Scarf set, so hopefully Earthquake will be enough, and it is. That is excellent. Crit does not matter. We know how powerful Tyranitar is. So we got Tyranitar. We got Tyranitar, ladies and gentlemen. We got Kajundo. Again, it is all about that +2 right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is all about that +2. So here we go. Scyther is gonna come in. If he switches out, that's fine. We're still gonna knock off that Rocky helmet. So we got Hydreigon, Tyranitar, Skarmory, and yeah, okay, it's time. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. It all comes down to the likes of this. So basically, it is generally time. Sandstorm is going to be important, and we need +2. We need that +2. We gotta go for the knockoff. We gotta get some Ruin going on. He's gonna need to Whirlwind us out, but the thing is, I could knock off right now. Man, but no. SD, important. SD right now is important. He will switch out to Skarmory, but again, the thing is, SD is still gonna give me the same power than, you know, basically before. So Stealth Rocks with +2 could actually be enough to break him down. Hopefully that will be the case. Then again, I believe knockoff is not as powerful as one would want, but that's gonna be bad. Then again, he's gonna need to force. He's generally gonna need to switch out. He's gonna need to do something about this. So I can go for SD right now. And it's all about this, guys, ladies and gentlemen. It is all about this. I need to go for the knockoff right now. I gotta see how much general damage this will do. So here we go. This is, I believe, 95, right? And it is enough. Is it? Is it enough? Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. Skarmory will be taken out of the picture. I believe this is game, ladies and gentlemen. If anything, like I mentioned, Skarmory has been taken out. He has been the hugest threat towards my team. And it was all about setting up, preparing our plan, tacticization. It's all about chess, ladies and gentlemen. Because now the thing is, Kajundo could come in, but Bullet Punch from the likes of this will probably ruin your day. I don't feel you can outspeed me, and I don't feel you can take this. If you can take this, then this is gonna be game. It's gonna be good game into his favor. But the thing is, if Kajundo takes the likes of this, then Hydreigon would easily take it as well. So whether or not I should switch out, well, I cannot switch out. There is no question about it. I got 222 whooping 222 attack, ladies and gentlemen. That is unreal. Let's go for the Bullet Punch. He could fake out if anything. Maybe he's gonna go for that. But then again, Sandstorm damage. Don't feel he's gonna be in that position. So Bullet Punch away, and it is enough, ladies and gentlemen. Kajundo is gonna be taken out of the picture, making a comeback right now, making a great comeback. Scizor pulling in, such a threat. This is the second time the Scizor has been sweeping, to be perfectly honest. Even the first night got destroyed, but then there was rules breaking, and you know, the thing is that I couldn't do much about it. So Bullet Punch against the likes of Hydreigon. If Kajundo couldn't take it, Hydreigon will not take this with the remaining damage we pull in before with that Overheat. So this is exactly why I mentioned that I believe that was a mistake. He should have left that Excadrill to be the one to be going down. But then again, we all make mistakes. I'm just addressing them and pointing them out. Because I made some mistakes. I should have preserved some Pokemon like Whimsicott, the way I lost it. Then again, it was very important for me to lose Ditto, because it gave me an opening for the likes of that, you know. Gain control. Here we go. Scarf Tyranitar coming in, pulling in. We got Infernape as well, you know, as I mentioned, for Skarmory, but Skarmory is not in here anymore, so Infernape would have lost, but we got Skarmory, and that is a different story. So no messing around, just Bullet Punch away, no messing around anymore. Tyranitar is his last remaining, and that was the match. Holy hell. That was a game. Incredible match, my man. You pull in all sorts of ropes. You gave me a fight. Appreciate the bell. And I hope you guys appreciate the bell as well. You know, talk about the bell in general, because this match was something else. It was all about pulling in. You know, I was losing. I was losing the whole time. I'm gonna be honest. I made mistakes. But it was all... let me think. Yes. it was all about basically making that scissor sweep. It was all about preserving, and luckily enough, I believe that Skarmory could have potentially be specially defensive, because I then felt, but then again, I am Adam in nature, so scissor is nobody to joke around. Do we say Scyther, the way mine is named? It was sent to me by Raymond, so thank you for the scissor, man. You know, Scyther, he's been pulling all sorts of ropes, all sorts of jobs, man. Appreciate the trade. And also, you know, Varia was the one basically that brought in my Whimsicott, and as you guys can see, well, Whimsicott hasn't been all that, you know, big, but then again, it took that Earthquake, and that was the one Earthquake I had to take. And being defensive that I am, I see some potential in this, especially with Dragonite, which we kind of lost very early in the battle. But again, like I said, you know, it's kind of, yeah, it would definitely an incredible play in his behalf. So incredible battler, guys. Go check him out. Go check out the Litheo. It's an incredible fun. So we got 2 orbs right now. We haven't lost yet. Generally, I applying that I won like 3 times, but 1 didn't count, so I had to like rematch. But luckily, we did win that one. General rules are you gotta lose 3 times to 1 to get disqualified, or you can always lose twice and then swap to somebody else. You need to get 8 orbs out of 9. But we haven't come down to a loss, but we only gotten it started. So again, guys, be sure to click that like button. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, take care.